I, back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. James, LeBron James, he's 2 for 2 now. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's no good. One more coming. And he comes up completely empty. 0 for 3. Gets it in the left corner. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee lays it in.
Ed, I have a rule. If you're 6'9" or taller, I don't want to see you jelly it. I don't want to see any kind of weird spin or English on the ball. Just dunk it. Keep it simple, please.
To Simmons. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Simmons with it. We're a minute into the second quarter. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Kyle Kuzma. Davis. Now a steal by Philly. To Simmons. Big finish at the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
To Tobias Harris. LeBron James sends it away.
Sent a message in that one, Ed.
To Davis. JaVale McGee. Davis doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James to Danny Green. Sixers control. Slam dunk.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
LeBron James. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he misses that one free throw. To Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. The rebound taken down by the Sixers.
Make that, baby. Make that.
Fires the 3. And Davis there to grab the rebound. To Cousins. Working it outside. Here's a chance from long range. Offensive goaltending. Waves it off. To Horford. Simmons. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Danny Green. Davis. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Has a look. Around the perimeter to Kyle Kuzma. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
James had made his first couple, but he misses there. Over to the right side. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. James off the mark. A shot at the buzzer. Cousins has the rebound. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Davis. Goes to the left side. Kyle Kuzma buries it.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Lakers foul to number 23, LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Pick up. I got him.
To Tobias Harris.
Double.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
LeBron into the front court. His guy stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Simmons into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. From long range, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Danny Green to James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the 3.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LBJ with it. Anthony Davis lets it go. Anthony Davis, 3 for 6 now. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the off. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Down low for Davis. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
My ball, my ball.
Harris to Horford. Simmons. 4-3. Not done yet. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
LeBron, not that time. To Richardson. Horford. Offensive rebound. Cleaning the offensive glass. Kyle Kuzma sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
James missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
Double, double, double.
Simmons to Richardson. For 3. Hauled in by James. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing...
Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 7, JaVale McGee. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
JaVale McGee to James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to assert yourself fully on the defensive end.
Slams it home on the putback.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Lets it fly from long range. That no good. Off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyle Kuzma rejects it. Lakers ball.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Number 7, JaVale McGee.
Oh, he had him there for a second. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Cousins. James. Caldwell Pope. Off the mark. No good. To Simmons. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Trouble getting the ball across half court. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To James. A fundamental shot right there.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Simmons fires the three. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses four in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Cousins. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Horford to Richardson. Horford. The jumper's off the mark. Davis, pass to the rim. Davis, wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
It was right there. Davis to Caldwell Pope. Davis, not getting the bounce. Horford to Simmons. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
James to Cousins to the outside. Caldwell Pope. Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
And Cousins throwing it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Caldwell Pope. Anthony Davis lets it fly.
Come on.
To Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Horford. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 14,
Simmons to Horford. Anthony Davis Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Nice pass to set things up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To James. From long range, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's not his range. It's no good. James looking for his man. Flushes down the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Anthony Davis with the block. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. And a throwdown. He'll put it up at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of